Hey guys, this is Delana with the Healing Homestead. It's been a while. We haven't put a lot of videos out during the Christmas and New Year holiday, Thanksgiving, all of that. And I want to just give a little bit of a life update. We're going to be putting out more videos. The videos we have put out are actually some stuff from like previous weeks, and we took really close to a month off. We needed some family regrouping and just time to be together. So I know some of you know that we have adult children. They live outside of the home. One of them left for the Air Force this past year, and the other one left to be a missionary in Thailand. And they both got to come back for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that stuff. And so we had a house full, and it was just an absolutely amazing time. They both have left, and they're busy doing their adult things, but we just wanted to take time and be intentional as a family. When you have kids that have become adults and move away from home and everything, I don't think that I fully understood how precious that time and things like holidays really are, when you can just be together as a family. And so this year I really wanted to be more intentional. And so times that we normally would have filmed and I would be editing, I was instead staying up late and talking with my kids and going through just what's going on in their lives and what they're planning for the future and all of that. And then also early mornings of baking and all kinds of stuff to prepare for the holidays and do our normal traditions and all that. So it's been a great month. Now that they're gone, miss them like crazy, but we're also getting back to work. We've had so much that we've been doing in our house right now, and when it's light out and maybe it's a little bit cleaner, we'll see. I'd love to give you guys a tour of what's going on. It is really looking beautiful and feeling more like a home. We are in the process right now of unpacking some things out of our storage and figuring out where things need to go and building shelving for things to go into and stuff like that. So it's a little bit chaotic, and there's boxes and stuff still out, even though we've been in here for a couple months. But it's feeling more like a home, and it's interesting getting stuff out of storage. We've had stuff in storage for a year and a half, something like that. And as I'm going through storage, I realize I have kept way too much stuff. And I'm not sure what I was thinking when I packed it up, thinking that I would need it, because I don't. So there's a lot of that. Sorting through so much and going, okay, I probably need to donate this or sell this or whatever. So there's been, as we bring in boxes, a lot of that, like filtering through the boxes and figuring out where things go and what we keep, what we don't, all of that. Anyway, I could probably take you on some of that journey. And then I know some of you have asked for an update on our son Tyler. So back the end of October, he had an accident during training that it nearly killed him, and we are so thankful that he is with us. Through that, they uncovered some issues with his heart, And we're not really sure whether it was caused from that or whether maybe it's something he's always had or whatever. We don't really know. There's a lot of unknowns there, and the doctors don't even really know. But it's serious enough and life-threatening enough that they are going to be medically discharging him. So life is looking very different for him this next year, and definitely not what he planned. And so we're just trying to be there for him during that. And, he's so strong, and he's been fighting his whole life. And it does not surprise me at all that he is fighting this with incredible grace and faith, that is just blowing my socks off. I mean, I'm really proud of him. He's walking something very hard. And this isn't the first time he's walked through hard. Same with our daughter, Megan. A lot of people don't know my backstory on here. I mean, some of you do that know me in real life. And I'll be vulnerable and share a little bit, but maybe it needs to go deeper. Maybe it needs to go deeper on a different video or something. But our life changed overnight, and we walked through some really tough stuff. Megan and Tyler and I are extremely close with everything that we've walked through together. It's just a really, really special bond that we have. And so watching them this year venture off and go on adventures has been amazing, but also been very hard. They've walked through some really tough stuff this year, both of them. And I'm so incredibly proud of their resilience, of where they have just grown up and become stronger in so many ways, especially in their faith, in their walk with God, that it's just such a privilege to watch your adult kids walking through hard things and seeing them grow and flourish and become the people they were always meant to be. So that has basically been this past year, is a lot of that, which has not always been easy. And missing them like crazy. So used to having them around all the time. So it looks like both of them will be moving back to this area probably within the next year. So that has me super, super excited. But this past month has been a lot of us talking through, just them bouncing ideas off of me and talking future plans and questions that they have. And so it's been really good. But anyway, now we're trying to get back into a routine on the farm. We need to be creating more content. I need to be making soap. So there's a lot to do. Kenny and I are in the middle of really praying about what we are wanting to do on our homestead and in our family this year. We want to be very intentional and go where God is leading. And that really does take some time to get quiet before the Lord, and together as a couple to brainstorm, talk through ideas, and then pray about them together. So that's what the next couple of weeks are going to be. We'll probably be sharing a little bit more over the coming weeks of what that looks like. But I wanted to give you guys an update. It feels like it's been a while. I haven't been in a lot of the videos lately. I have just been so busy trying to set up a home and unpacking, getting into a routine with the kids and their schooling. The littles, we always call them the bigs and the littles. The littles, our three youngers, we're in the middle of homeschooling, and we have not been very routine this year. It's just been as we can fit it in. And the second half of this year, I want to be very intentional with our time and our studies. So, and that tends to be the case when the weather's nice. We tend to do things more outdoors. When it gets cold and dark and all of that, we do a lot more indoor and reading and schoolwork. So this is the season for that. Kenny has suggested that maybe I do some cooking videos, some things like that I haven't really been able to do in the camper. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in any of that. I do a lot of from scratch cooking here in the home. We make our own bread. I do sourdough. I make cheese and buttermilk and kefir, and you name it. We do all of that stuff. So and we do cook a lot of the stuff that we grow, and I also make just a lot of frugal meals because we have a large family. We want to eat healthy, but we've got to stay on a budget too. So anyway, if you guys are interested in that, let me know. And if you have something that you want to learn how to make or whatever, I would love to share that with you. So just, let me know. I don't know if anyone has an interest in that or not. And then one of these days I need to take you guys along with me with some of my soap making stuff. I think that would be pretty neat. I enjoy it. It's honestly a little bit relaxing for me. So we'll be getting to that soon. Right now we are moving. We've been storing my soap stuff in my mom's basement, and I've done a little bit of soaping out of there over the past, year and a half. But there was some stuff that got damaged down there with some, they had a water leak and a sump pump that failed in a power outage, so some minor flooding. But some of my equipment and stuff got damaged, so I've been working on replacing that this past month, and then still working on moving the rest of that stuff out. We are going to be turning the camper into a soap shop for now. And that's a temporary solution, but it's what works. We don't have the storage space to store the supplies and cure the soaps and all of that stuff in the house. So we need to build a separate soap shop or a room off of the house or something eventually. But for now, I think the camper will work. It's got heat, it's got power, should be fine. So that's what's next, I think, is just working on finishing unpacking, getting the storage units empty so that we're closing those down, and then getting all the soaping stuff moved and getting back to making that. So anyway, that's just a short little life update. And I thank you guys for all your prayers during all of this time. It's meant a lot, and it's definitely felt. You guys are you're just amazing. I love when we post a video, getting on there and getting to hear your guys' comments and have conversations with you. It kind of feels like getting to visit family, you know? So thank you for that. Thank you for all you guys have done to just support us and encourage us on this journey. It has not always been an easy one, but it's been very worth it. But we love you guys, and we will see you next time.